Each night here this week, we are profiling a different recipient of the Medal of Honor. There are 109 recipients alive today. Tonight, we tell the story of Tibor Ted Rubin, a veteran of the Korean War who had just survived the horrors of World War II. And a word here about our special correspondent who will be telling tonight's story. He is our friend and military analyst, Jack Jacobs, who happens to be a recipient of the Medal of Honor himself.
Ted Rubin was a 21-year-old Hungarian immigrant when he joined the Army in 1950. Rubin's first combat mission, orders from a sergeant who called him a stupid Jew. Cover the retreat of his unit, alone.
They're coming, hollering, "Banzai, banzai." So I went all direction and started throwing the hand grenade, shooting the rifle, shooting the carbine. I never want to be a hero. I don't even know what really a hero means.
Later, Rubin was wounded, captured, and marched to a POW camp. The men were freezing and starving. Ted Rubin escaped from the camp to steal food and then snuck back in.
Some of them were so sick they cannot feed them, so I force-feed them. They was like my brothers.
I owe Ted my life. Simple.
Leo Cormier was a young sergeant in 1950. He remembers the prison camp and Ted Rubin like it was yesterday.
It bothers me to bring this back up because I lost too many good friends in that thing.
When South Korea was liberated, there were no medals for Ted Rubin. His sergeant never sent the paperwork.
My name is Leo Cormier,
But Leo Cormier and 40 other men wrote hundreds of letters.
I would like to see Rubin get the Medal of Honor while he is alive.
Both houses of Congress demanded a review. Finally, 55 years after the Korean War,
the United States acknowledges the debt. That time has not diminished.
There's one more thing you need to know about my friend Ted Rubin. As a young teenager, Ted spent 3 years in a Nazi concentration camp. His family was killed, but he was freed by American troops, a Hungarian immigrant who joined the U.S. Army to say thank you, America.
As you see, I got the Medal of Honor, but this medal, I'm wearing it. But it don't belong to me. This belongs to all of you.
From the forgotten war, a man worth remembering. For NBC News, this is Colonel Jack Jacobs.
We owe a lot to these men, and about tonight's special correspondent, Colonel Jack Jacobs, a veteran of the Vietnam War. The story of how he came to be awarded the Medal of Honor is also extraordinary, as they all are. So we've posted a terrific profile of our own Jack Jacobs on our website. That's nightly.msnbc.com.